Hello everyone! Today we are going to be talking about characterization. So you might be asking me, what does that mean? Imagine your teacher sends you a passage or a story and asks you to analyze the personality traits of the characters in the story. So two ways you can do this is you can mention the direct aspects and the indirect aspects. So indirect characterization means these are things that the author or the narrator explicitly states. Okay, they mention these characteristics and personality traits. And then on the other hand, there's indirect characterization, which is where you have to read between the lines. And through the words and the actions of people in the story, you can get a better sense of their personality. So I'm going to kind of show you how it's going to be done. But what I want first is that you read the passage on your own and pause the video and kind of think about what personality traits apply, okay, to Masha here. So I'm going to give you a few minutes. You can pause the video and we will come back and we will talk about the indirect and the direct aspects of her personality. All right, welcome back everyone. So I forgot to mention that this passage is from the story The Bread Givers. And right now we are going to be looking at Masha's personality. We're going to use indirect and direct characterization to help us identify the aspects of her personality that might not be very obvious from the get-go. Okay, so direct might be a lot easier. So here I'm going to highlight this word I see in paragraph 3. Okay, so it seems like Sarah has identified that Masha might be a little bit boastful. Okay, she carries a lot of pride in her face. Okay, so she might be a prideful person. And next I have here in it's paragraph 5 about her intelligence. Okay, she's smart, she keeps things in perfect order. So these two things that we've highlighted here tells you how Sarah perceives her sister, okay, in a very kind of direct manner, in a very direct way. So now let's talk about the indirect aspects of her personality and her being Masha's personality. So here in the very first paragraph, we have this sentence here. It seems like the attention that Masha gets is like something to eat and something to drink. So this is like a simile where the narrator compares the attention she gets to food and energy for her. It fuels her and makes her, it keeps her going in life. All right, so this kind of said something about her personality, right? She might be a little bit superficial, maybe, and she could possibly just, really like that admiration that she gets from other people. Another aspect is the fact that the things that Masha wears looks different on her. Apparently, according to Sarah, they make their clothes out of the exact same fabric, but it just looks better. So from this aspect, we can see that Sarah almost envies Masha, right? Something about Masha makes her look and feel superior to others. All right, so in the fourth paragraph, we also learn that when Masha comes home, she immediately starts working on, retrimming her hat, pressing her collar, and it seems like she works pretty hard on her appearance after work, right? So that's another thing that kind of tells you what she values in her life. All right. And then this passage here, this paragraph down below, this image that Sarah paints of her sister Masha. So yeah, it says here, even in the middle of the night, she would know exactly where her things are because she's that meticulous about where she puts things. So we can kind of learn that she's a very organized person, right? Okay. And finally, in the last paragraph, it was like a law, okay, that nobody dared touch Masha's things, okay? And she compares it to, it's like how her siblings, they won't touch their father's books or their mother's precious jar of jelly. So they're comparing Masha's things to all these other precious survival objects, okay, for their parents. So it makes it seem as though that Masha's possessions, those things are very important, okay? It's people have to kind of respect and respect Masha and as well as her stuff. And in that case, it also creates a little bit of a distance between Masha and her sisters, right? Because, she seems to look better. She makes sure nobody touches her things. So then it almost makes her seem a little bit aloof as a person. So hopefully by kind of talking about the direct and the indirect aspects of this story, you can kind of learn how to identify images, similes, and maybe other figurative language used in the story to help you identify the different personality traits of the characters. All right. I also want to mention two things in paragraph 3 that could help you with your analysis of Masha's personality. So in paragraph 3, in the second last line, like from a born queen, it shined on her. So here it seems like Sarah is talking about a born queen who might be Masha, and what shines from her? It's the clothes and all the nice things that she wears. It seems like it shines from her body, right? It looks really nice on her. It makes Masha, it kind of raises her on a pedestal, right? She's that beautiful and that amazing. And then the next line here, the pride in her beautiful face lifts her head like a diamond crown. All right. So imagine when someone puts a diamond crown on you, immediately you sit straighter, you sit taller, you feel more confident, right? Yeah, maybe you have a boost of self-esteem from how you look. And the narrator here compares that feeling with Masha's pride. The pride that she carries kind of lifts her head. It makes her feel confident in life. So here, these two lines, they use a simile, so like something, and using the simile, it kind of reveals more about Masha's personality. So I hope that you feel this was a helpful exercise for you to identify the direct and the indirect aspects of a character's personality. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below, and I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you like this video and share it with all your friends who want more practice with analyzing stories. All right, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.